Your party aren't ready for the most dangerous spell I've ever written for D&D. This is Supermassive Black Hole from my science spellbook, which is a load of spells all based on real science. Now, it's a 10th level ritual, so this is like the bad guy or bad guys. They're trying to cast this near the end of the campaign. This is not for beginners. When the ritual is complete, it will summon a 2-mile diameter orb of pure darkness, not this weird grating thing that I've done. I can't be bothered filling it in. Any creature within 300 feet of this orb is going to have to make a strength and a dexterity check. If you fail the strength check, you're going to move towards the black hole at twice your normal moving speed, so it's going to get harder and harder to get out. And if you fail the dexterity check, then all the debris that's coming towards you is going to hit you, doing 40d6 damage, half that on a save. I love this spell, but it is not realistic and I want to talk about it. First off, let's talk about the size. Is this a supermassive black hole? No. So, LIGO, the gravitational wave detectors, they've been doing their 4th observational run recently. I say recently, the past few years. They found, according to this lovely Astrobites, go read Astrobites, they're amazing, the smallest black hole they've found has a mass of about 3.5 solar masses. Now, using something called the Schwarzschild radius, which is just defined by this equation here, the radius of the smallest black hole we found, if it is a black hole, and if this is a correct calculation, is 10 kilometers. So this is definitely not a supermassive black hole. Another interesting thing about black holes is actually see this big radius? In some ways it is a black hole, but it isn't. That's just the boundary after which no light, nothing is going to be able to escape. Black holes happen because of the curvature of space-time, according to general relativity. You can imagine the universe as kind of like a sheet. Classic example, a sheet with grid lines on it. If we add some mass to this sheet, it will cause it to curve. This curvature then tells mass how to move, so this is how we get things like gravity wells and why you, when you jump up, come back to Earth. It's because of these lines. If we have a load of mass in an infinitely small space, we get a singularity. We get infinite curvature, so we end up with a black hole, and this here is what's causing all the problems. But it's teeny tiny, infinitely small. But the event horizon, the point where light will never come back, is not infinitely small. So we see kind of an orb of darkness. The other thing I don't account for is because this is stretching space-time, both your perception of time and the way you get stretched in space changes significantly. I don't know, I think it's a fun spell. Would you use this on your party? It's quite mean. And yes, of course it has upcasting. If you cast it at 11th level or higher, you'll get an extra d6 of damage. Oh, it's so late in the day, I'm so tired. Anyway, have a lovely day. Okay, bye.